Welcome back to Underdog Podcast, Ep.2. Let's just go right into the games because there was a lot of interesting games because I don't know how half these teams won. So, also the other thing, Zulad's here now. He wasn't able to make it last time, but now he's here. So, alright, first game, the Thursday night shit show of Indianapolis versus Denver, and maybe the worst football game I've ever had to watch.
I struggled watching it. I hardly remember much, to be honest.
What was worse, that or the Jags game?
Oh, that one sucked.
Well, at least that one had red zone on,
the Colts,
so it would switch off of it.
I turned it off at like the first quarter. It was terrible.
I watched the whole thing. It was dumb. Don't watch the whole game.
I didn't have to suffer through it.
Yeah, Russell Wilson isn't him.
No, Russell Wilson is not him.
He's gonna turn it up. I'm telling you.
Stephon Gilmore is
bad.
him still. People saying that he's washed up. I don't know. He played really good at the end of the game. Made Russell Wilson look like an idiot, which also
He is.
he kind of is.
I just don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, he needs to figure something out.
I'm telling you, this week is gonna be his week. He's gonna do good this week. I'm telling you.
Also, they should have ran the clock out instead of.
They've had a problem with that for a while, too.
It's the coach.
Yeah, I don't think the coach is helping Russ, to be honest.
All right.
If he stayed in Seattle.
And then the only one to predict that game correctly was Zulad, who we clowned on for picking the Colts.
I switched mine, too.
All right. Giants and Packers. I didn't watch it because I was sleeping.
I watched most of it. The Packers' second half was just brutal. It was brutal.
They were in London.
It was
There's
awful.
two Aaron Rodgers, if you saw that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Imposter Aaron Rodgers in the crowd.
Yeah.
The only note I have is, how did the Giants win? Question mark.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
I saw the last play and that was it.
He
I
literally
didn't see much.
apparently he got a shoulder injury and then came back.
Yeah, I
and
noticed that.
I saw that.
He was gone for
like
a couple
Fantasy.
snaps, but he came back and scored.
Okay, and then all of us got that one wrong. Nice.
He did.
Bears, Vikings. Not too much to say other than the fact that the last play of the game, literally, Cam Dantzler got hooked, and then he just ran over and just took the ball back.
Ripped the ball out of his hand.
Literally just took it from the dude's hand and ran back,
Ripped
and
the
they
ball out
won
of
the
his
game.
hands.
Not much to talk about there.
Yeah, that's the
It's
only thing I
it's a
gotta talk
Viking.
about.
That's the only.
It's the
highlight.
Vikings Bears.
Jefferson's a stud. That's about it.
Everyone got
They
that
forced
W.
it to him.
Yeah, they do. They have so many more guys that they could.
Oh,
give the
Dalvin
ball.
Cook looked good for like the first week this year. I guess that's something.
yeah.
to
That was
say.
Dalvin Cook's
I got
breakout
in
game.
fantasy and he doesn't do shit because of Jefferson.
Next up, Titans, Commanders. Really close at the end.
Also a shit show.
Really
Yeah.
close.
Carson
Wentz,
Wentz kind of sold.
3 fumbles and a pick. The pick was in the
On the-
fucking
on
worst
the-
time.
Yeah.
In the end zone.
Literally
from
6
a pick.
seconds left in the game.
Literally picked it off in the end zone.
Mm-hmm. And then Robinson had 3 times the carries of Gibson. So
I think they're starting to go more towards Robinson for the rest of the season.
phase out Gibson. They'll probably trade him
Did he
or
score?
think about trading him.
They probably
Did
should.
They
Robinson
could
score?
get good
I
trade
don't
value for him.
think so.
How many fantasy points?
Oh, now we have internet today,
Yeah.
so we can look things up quicker.
Who the hell has him?
Check if he scored.
I think. No. Does Jake not have him?
Jake does. No,
Or
no one
we
has
can
him
just
now.
go like this.
He did not score.
No.
I put Brain Robinson.
Brain.
Yeah, he didn't score.
And then next game we got
He only has
Texans,
5 points.
Jags.
Another shit show.
Yeah. Damian Pierce.
He's
Another
Damian Pierce is
another
incredible.
solid game.
He's proving to be.
Hey,
His
best
takeover has
rookie
begun.
back.
but best pure running back rookie so far.
It's not Kenneth Walker.
Penny's out. I don't want to
It's
say
not.
it.
Say it.
Penny's
Not
out.
even say
yet.
it.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Give it
Kenneth
Give it a
is
week.
not.
Give it a week. But yeah, if we went back on the topic from last week, I'd probably say Damian Pierce is now closer to Olave and what was the other one? Garrett Wilson.
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 He's definitely way closer
Reese had a
now.
good game.
Reese also had a
Yeah.
great game, and
We'll get to that.
we're gonna
Yeah.
get to that in a bit. Trevor Lawrence, he needs to do
Yeah.
something. He literally cost his team
Back-to-back games.
back-to-back games. They could be
He underthrew a Hail
undefeated,
Mary.
right? They were undefeated when they played the Eagles.
I think they might be.
Yeah, they were.
They could have been.
What are they, 2-3 now?
3-2.
3-2.
They dropped
Also,
2 in a row. Trevor Lawrence kind of sold them at the end of the game.
Desmond King's kind of looking up.
Dude, I don't know if Christian Kirk's first 3 games were like a fluke or not, but the last 2 games he's been shut down a bit. Desmond King locked him up.
Desmond King
yesterday,
locking everyone up.
And of course, Doolad somehow decided he was going to go, you know what? The Texans are going to win.
I had faith in the Texans.
What?
Right.
Did Davis Mills play good?
I had faith in the Texans.
He always plays mid.
Yeah.
Every time the
Plays
Jaguars and the Texans play each other, it's always a shit show.
Yeah,
So-
any of these teams when they play each other in that division.
Maybe if it
it's
was
so
6
shit
years
show.
ago, we would pick the Texans, but...
The Deshaun Watson era.
Yeah.
Next up, Andrew, you wanna
No.
talk about it?
Michael Dixon is the best special team player ever.
But he did decide to try and run the ball on his own from his own 20 in a 10-10 game. Anything?
No.
Nothing?
Taysom Hill sucks.
Taysom fucking Hill's the man.
Taysom
Pick
Hill.
him up in fantasy, put him as your flex player. Because he might score a touchdown. Or
Or
3.
3 of them.
4, actually.
And pass for 1. Yeah, your new favorite player. Kamara. Pretty good.
When he's healthy.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
breakout.
he didn't do
It was
much.
like all the old running backs started to do good. Cook did good.
And it's not like
Kamara's good,
it's not like he
Fournette did good.
scored too.
Yeah.
It's just he just
Even-
had a lot
Even
of
Tevin
yards.
Coleman looked
Like a
good.
bunch of receptions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think he
And
played
then
that
Also-
was Russ the problem.
Gino's kind of
good. No,
good.
the problem's the fucking defense.
Oh.
Russ is not the problem.
Defense
I see why he wanted out.
Everybody likes him there.
They were playing good at the beginning of the season, their defense.
They're playing better.
Tariq Woolen,
So far
another
without
pick
Russ.
this game.
I know.
Tariq
I'm telling you,
Woolen.
defensive rookie of the year.
That happens. That would be
That would be
amazing.
crazy.
I know. I called it the beginning of the season for a weekend.
Yeah. Falcons, Bucks. Oh wait, we didn't say. Nobody guessed the Saints would win, even though they were favored, and one of us definitely should have just picked them,
Yeah.
I wanted to.
but you can't.
I know.
Falcons, Bucks. Exactly how everyone expected it.
It was close.
Yeah, I
Come
thought
back,
it'd be
it
more of a
was-
blowout,
It was
honestly.
pretty close. That roughing the passer call.
Oh, that was bad.
That was
Horseshit.
bad.
Yeah.
That was
'cause he
bad.
had
They're protecting Brady.
Pretend to go intent to slam his head on the ground.
That was bad.
I mean,
He's just tackling.
Tua.
Yeah,
To slam his
That's
head.
why they
That's
They
why
called that.
Yeah.
because they said he threw him on the ground afterwards when it was unnecessary. But like, he wasn't down yet. He needed to get him down.
Yeah.
Cider Thompson. Skyler.
Yep. Next up, Dolphins, Jets. I took the Jets, and they got the job done.
I think it would have changed if Teddy didn't go down so fast,
I
honestly.
did not see Teddy Bridgewater getting speared for a safety on like the first drive of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
Skylar Thompson comes in and plays okay.
Shit.
Still got 40
He
balls.
gave Sauce his first interception.
Yeah.
So now Sauce can finally be listed on those defensive rookie of the year lists. And then Breece Hall just dominating, had like a giant.
Yeah,
Catch.
like a 70-yard
Yeah.
reception. Got stopped at the 1. I think he got stopped at the 1 twice that game.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
But then he still
He
ended up
almost
getting
took
a
Yeah.
touchdown.
touchdowns twice on those long plays.
He's probably going to be the RB1 for the rest of the season for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Carter did get.
Yeah, you got
He
one
did get the
touchdown,
goal
right?
line.
Mm-hmm.
The goal line.
He's getting there
But-
third down and goal line touches. So
Yeah.
that'll be interesting. Bills Steelers was crazy.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is the MVP.
Right out of that gate, that game was just scoring. And
Yeah.
it was only the Bills.
Crazy story. I just told my dad to play Gabe Davis, and he did, and it worked.
Wasn't that like the third play of the game? It was just a 98-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
he got
crazy.
16 points from the first play.
From the first play of the game.
That was crazy. Kenny Pickett was trying to fight people at the end of the game when they were hitting him late.
Goat mentality.
Yeah.
W.
I like it.
that.
I do too.
I like it. Kenny Pickett had 327 yards,
He did.
which is crazy. Only one interception against probably, I
Best
think, the
defense.
best defense in the league.
Yeah.
They are. Them or Tampa.
Mm-hmm. James Cook, interesting. Had
Was
more
it-
touchdowns than Singletary.
Was this his... This wasn't his first touchdown.
No, I don't know. I think they might start using it more. Singletary
Yeah.
didn't look great. I was
No.
expecting a lot out of
Do I have
him.
to
But
pick him? Do I have to pick
James-
back up?
yeah, you might have to.
James Cook kind of had a little bit of a
They didn't use him as much in the
Breakout
beginning, but
showing.
Especially after the start of his season,
Was
where
he
Yeah, he fumbled, like,
fumbled
2 or
his
3
first carry of
times.
the season.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was bad. Cut Najee some slack.
Yeah.
Najee Harris
I-
is struggling.
I don't know what to say because obviously they're a great defense, but he only got 11 carries, so maybe he gets more against a worse defense. I'm pretty sure their schedule coming up though is really tough.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure the Steelers have the
even when he got
Worst.
the ball, he looked bad.
toughest
So.
schedule.
Yeah, all of us got that one right because that was easy one.
Yeah.
The only thing that I thought could change was Kenny Pickett, and he still played good.
Mm-hmm.
So next up, a game that none of us could have predicted would ever
Yeah.
happen. The Lions,
The Lions
get destroyed by the fucking Patriots.
get shut out.
Where were they in most points before this week? Because they must have been really
They
high
had
on that
they
list.
had
Ooh, Lions?
Yeah,
Yeah, Lions were like
The highest-
second highest scorers, but also
yeah.
worst defense.
yeah, and they got shut out.
Yeah, not helping their defense again. Ramondre Stevenson,
It's his time.
he's
Yeah,
he's
it's his
in
taking
time.
over.
He's taken over.
It's crazy how some people on the internet were like, "All right, this is his week," and then it literally
It actually
What?
happened.
Yeah, Damian did get injured.
Also, Jacoby Myers
Yeah,
caught 7 out of 8 for 111 yards and a touchdown
from
from
ones.
Bailey Zapp.
yeah.
Lions defense allowing 30.4
I
points.
think they
this
should get rid
game.
of Mac
That's real bad.
Jones.
Wow.
That's
bad.
honestly,
Bailey Zappi.
Mac
Is it
Jones.
Zapp?
Bailey
Mac
Zapp.
Jones is pretty boring.
I thought it was Zap, and then all the announcers the whole time were like Zappy.
I thought it was
I
Zappy
thought it was
last
Zapp
week.
too, but
Weird ass.
Yeah,
Jamal Williams
he
did
was
nothing.
supposed to do incredible, but didn't do anything.
But
yeah.
yeah, when you lose that bad, you're not gonna
Yeah.
be running the ball.
Nothing was clicking for them.
The next games, next 3 games, everyone predicted correctly. No one could have predicted how the Chargers would win with a missed Cade York field goal.
Yeah.
I wanted to pick the Browns so bad.
This was literally
I
just
didn't.
this was
Yeah.
literally just Chubb versus Eckler.
Yeah, both of them pretty much carried.
Yeah.
That was interesting way to end the game. Also, the Chargers going for it when they're up instead of punting and just like
Giving them the ball
giving
at
them the
like
ball
yeah.
deep in their territory.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I
Next,
was a team.
49ers, Panthers.
Everyone got-
Panthers literally fired their head coach like 10 minutes ago too. So
Wait, what?
Did they
Yeah.
actually?
Breaking news.
Yeah,
Matt
Rule?
Rule is gone.
After 3 seasons and an 11-27 record.
that's brutal.
2 minutes
that's
ago.
really
That
brutal.
happened literally.
We're
2
breaking
minutes
news
ago.
live here
Breaking
today.
news.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Who's
I
their coach gonna be?
figured that would happen eventually.
Yeah.
Urban
Honestly,
Meyer.
Honestly, they should think about like doing something with McCaffrey because
Yeah.
having a guy that good
And
be
Baker just
wasted
ruins him.
on a team this bad is kind of insane.
It's just
I think Baker's just
Baker's
yeah,
awful.
he's not gonna do anything with them.
Baker had a walking boot on yesterday.
Yeah, he was injured for a little bit.
Yeah.
Darnold time.
Yep.
Probably a
49ers
good
and
thing.
Jimmy G are rolling.
Yeah,
So
They're not rolling.
that defense is so good.
they're rolling.
That defense is insane. Well, Nick Bosa did go down with a groin injury,
Yeah.
so we'll see how that goes. But
Back to being hurt. No
Yep,
surprise
like
there.
always. Eagles, Cardinals.
Lucky win, man. That's a Mickey Mouse
No.
win.
that's insane.
Everyone's saying Eagles are the best.
What's he now?
Dude,
like,
they struggled.
0-20,
They
yeah,
lost.
double XP weekend.
They
Yeah.
lost
Yeah.
on this field goal.
Missed field goal. Would
Field
it
goals
have
this
tied the
week.
game or
It would have
won
tied the
them?
game.
Yeah, it would have sent
So
it
they
to
still could have
overtime.
won in overtime,
The
but
field
like,
goals this week.
The
God
Cardinals.
damn.
The
Yeah.
Cardinals could have sent it to overtime.
a lot of
but-
people had trouble kicking.
McPherson.
The Cardinals
That's a lot
are
of
yet
food.
to score a single point in the first quarter this season. That's a
Whoa.
problem.
That's
a really bad.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And
What
wait
the
till they
fuck?
play Seattle next week. They're gonna score.
Kyler's-
I don't think so.
Kyler's kind of struggling.
Dude, yeah, that offense doesn't look great. Maybe when
Hey, Modern Warfare 2 is
Hawkins
coming
comes
out.
back, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2, so he's
We got-
only going downhill.
Yeah, 2 more
Yeah.
weeks until Kyler Murray retires.
I think Kyler Murray likes Advanced Warfare 2.
Probably not. He's probably
No.
one of those geeks that runs around and slide cancels.
What a fucking weirdo. Alright, next. Cowboys getting it done against the Rams.
The Rams look horrible.
yeah, Rams are just. It's all the good teams this season.
Cooper
Don't
Kupp
look
is still
great.
carrying, but still, the Rams look horrible.
Matt Stafford.
Other
got hurt.
Cooper. Cooper Rush,
Cooper Rush.
continues to win, even though he just played the minimum he had to play to get them the win, and he did that. No interceptions, no touchdowns though, 100 yards, 4 fantasy points. So I don't know how bad you're hurting in fantasy if you're playing Cooper Rush as your starter, but that wasn't good. But Cowboys got the dub, so I'm happy. Their defense dominated.
The first play of the game.
Yeah, first play of the game. Fumble for a touchdown.
Yeah, forced fumble for a touchdown.
Zeke had 22 carries, and Tony Pollard only had 8, and Pollard had more yards.
Pollard looks better, honestly.
Pollard looks so much better.
Is better.
I think he might be at this point.
I like the double-headed attack, though. Pounding the rock. Don't make Cooper Rush throw like Dak does, because last season Dak threw like way more than any quarterback ever should.
He averaged like 40 attempts a game.
Especially when you have a running back like Zeke who makes as much money as he does.
Yeah.
Give him something to do. So just stand there. And then lastly, we got Bengals, Ravens, the Sunday night game.
Bengals could have won that if they stopped Lamar at the end, but they just didn't.
They just could not stop Lamar.
Jamar has been, I think they figured it out. Marlon Humphrey guarded him for a while, locked him up. He's been getting double covered a bit. That hasn't been going well.
And with T. Higgins going down, that's not going to help you.
Yeah, he was like the main focus for that.
Tyler Boyd some fantasy points. I need him
What do you get, like 4?
Because Keenan Allen and Michael Thomas are injured, so I'm fucked.
What do you get? Like, I have him in the 20-person league. Let's see how many you got. How much do you think?
Tyler Boyd?
Like
Tyler
5.
Boyd,
Probably got like 8, bro.
He got sacked.
Yeah,
Tyler Boyd got sacked.
He got sacked.
Somehow.
He had 6.
6. Okay.
Also, do you guys believe after that,
Just speaking of.
do you think Justin Tucker is the greatest kicker of all time?
Absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely.
I think so. And then he knows it too.
Yeah.
With the little
I
pun afterwards.
don't want to admit it, but
Yeah.
And then the
Game.
Monday night game, which hasn't happened yet,
Happening tonight, actually.
tonight. We don't really have time to make this episode any later, so
We all know the Chiefs are going to
Yeah.
Chiefs,
Chiefs
Raiders,
are probably
everyone
gonna take
taking
it
the
up.
Chiefs.
the Raiders always struggle with
Mahomes
the
going to
Chiefs,
have
so
It's always a
20
shootout,
touchdowns
too, though.
tonight.
We
yeah.
never know. The Chiefs
I think it's going to be a lot of points.
Chiefs lost to the Colts, so you can't just ever be safe by picking the Chiefs. How did they lose to the Colts? Well, that's all the games. So update you on all our records. Right now, Zulad's in first place, 10-5 record, pretty good. I'm 9-6. Andrew's 8-7. Luke 7-8. Having a rough
Fuck,
go
man.
this week.
I don't know.
But this week was bad. There was a lot of underdogs that
Yeah.
got the W. Now we're gonna move on to our weekly fantasy stars. These are players on our teams that played really good, who deserve to be our star of the week. Lenny Fortnite, playoff Lenny, showed up.
You were
Like-
shitting on him, too, at the draft. You didn't
Well,
want him.
I was like, he just
Everyone
keeps dropping.
was.
Everyone
He
was.
keeps
He's
dropping.
fat as shit.
Keeps dropping.
He
I'm
went
like,
solo.
okay, I'll just take him.
He went
I
solo.
wanted Lenny
Yeah.
There we
Fortnite.
go.
I was going to pick him when he came back around.
Lenny Fortnite. What do you get? 35 points.
33, I think.
About that.
Yeah, dominated. And
In the receiving game too, he was
pretty sure
going crazy.
it's most snaps in the league. Joe Mixon #1, playoff Lenny #2. So just keep that in
How the hell
mind.
does Joe Mixon have the most snaps?
He sucks.
Yeah, he's terrible.
I hate him.
I don't think
I
he's
love
that
him for
bad.
playing
He's so
like shit,
overrated.
but
He should do good in fantasy because he's getting a lot of volume, but he hasn't really
he's
exploded
getting
yet.
too much volume.
I don't know.
If he's rushing like 30 times a game and only gets 6 points, there's a problem.
Everything on that offense looks bad right now, so I don't know what to do with them.
Complete
We
opposite
know how many,
from the end of the
how
season.
many carries did he have last night?
Mixon?
Yeah,
I
I hope not. Or I hope he had a lot. He just looks
how many
like
points he get? Like
dog
12?
shit.
He had 14.
We got 14 carries yesterday?
Yeah, he had 14 carries.
How many yards?
78.
Oh, that's not that
Yeah.
bad.
No touchdowns, I'm guessing.
No,
No
touchdown.
They had it at the
You remember
one
he
Burrow ran
freaking out
in.
yesterday
Yeah.
about the...
Because Mixon probably would have
they
got stuff.
ran the ball with Burrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saved Andrew in fantasy.
Honestly,
Yeah, you're
Mixon
lucky.
probably would have got stuff. So
Real lucky.
Hating ass motherfuckers.
Nah.
Hating on my team. They don't want me. They don't want to see me shine.
Alright, do I go now?
Yep.
Alright, my fantasy star of the week was Jefferson. Had him in 2 leagues. Won me one of them, the other one wasn't really that close. He had 12 receptions, 150 yards. Didn't get a touchdown, but It's still 30 fantasy points, so I can't really complain.
That's the best when
He also threw a pass.
Yeah,
he did. It's always the best when you have one player in 2 weeks and they drop like 30 plus points.
I wasn't facing him in
Best
any
feeling.
leagues. That's all that matters.
Andrew?
I had mine as Eckler. I mean,
Austin Eckler.
it's 16 carries for 173 yards and a touchdown. Went 4 for 4 with his receptions, 26 yards and a touchdown. Single-handedly saved me.
Yeah, he started off slow and now he's picking it up. Everyone was clowning on him at first, and now
Pick it up.
He was a consistent 12-pointer for the first.
Took him.
Yeah.
Took him a little bit to
It's
get
like
into the
Jamar.
end zone,
I
but
know. Yeah, but George sucks regardless.
Red?
all right. Mine is Josh Allen. I had him in one league.
Yeah.
Speaks for itself.
Fucking
He had
100 yards after the first
424 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1
I could have
interception.
definitely had over 500.
He also had 5 carries for 42 rushing yards.
He's on pace for like 600.
He's the MVP
Yeah.
so far. There's really no
Dude,
question about that.
I know like they don't look at it this way, but I think it's either him or Mahomes because Mahomes just his impact on that team is fucking
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
I wish they did it like that. It should be what team would be in the worst spot?
Who is
without
actually that valuable?
player?
Yeah.
That's how
Like the
NBA
true-
did it.
Like truly
Because-
the most valuable player.
Yeah.
To that
I
team.
guess you could argue Josh Allen, he still has weapons. Alright, if it wasn't Josh Allen, their team wouldn't be as good. Not
Yeah.
even close.
No.
But I
Well,
think
Mahomes
the
is-
Chiefs would be worse. Well, like way worse if they didn't have
Without-
Mahomes.
without what-
Yeah.
If you put Geno Smith,
It's just
on both
Mahomes
those
is like
They
Mahomes
would
is
be
making
better.
CEH look incredible.
it's
Yeah.
just Mahomes' playmaking ability that like helps that team a lot.
Now we'll move into
He's still the best QB.
the weekly fantasy L's. The worst players or most disappointing. I have Dalton Schultz, who I played in a couple leagues, and for the second straight week, has no catches, no points for Dalton Schultz, and it's pissed me off. That was Dak's like go-to guy, and
Yeah,
Cooper Rush
uh,
just hates him. Fuck him.
I don't say it's really not his fault that he's not doing
That's
it.
it.
Yeah, I think he'll be better.
Next week, Dalton Schultz getting benched for Gerald Everett.
That's not a bad idea.
That's
Getting
honestly-
benched. Watch, I'm gonna bench him, and then he's gonna fucking.
Jared Everett had 1 point. this
10
week.
Yeah,
10
Gerald
catches.
Everett at 1 point, but it's better than 0. Fuck.
All right, mine was Jamal Williams, who I started in 2 leagues. Didn't really matter because I won both of them anyways, but he looked like shit, but that whole offense looked like shit, so I'm not going to get too mad over him. No receptions this week. The first week, he's had no receptions. 56 yards or 15 rushes. Not great yards per carries. Obviously no touchdowns because they got shut out. Yeah, he only got 5 points. Little dud. I expected a lot.
Yeah, that was. Especially for a guy who's like, oh, he usually does good when he's a backup. Now
Back-to-back
he's a
20-point
starter.
weeks and drops 5. I don't know.
That's mainly because of the game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that defense.
No
was
one
playing
could've
at
guessed.
its best.
I'm not too mad at him because they all look like shit, but
My turn? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I had 2 actually. I had to add one to this list. My first one was Jalen Waddle. We all know why. It's not really his fault. He had 5 points. Fucking Thompson's a bum. Thank you for adding it. And number 2 is Jamar Chase. When did I pick this guy? Like my first pick?
He was your
second
first-
round.
Pretty sure he was your
No.
second round pick.
Who's my? Oh yeah,
McCaffrey.
Yeah, no, I picked them back to back, so practically in
Yeah.
my first round.
Mhm.
He fucking sucks.
Yeah, I think defensive has started to figure him out.
Yeah, that breakout rookie season really.
1 year wonder.
Wow.
Yeah, he's getting double covered a lot, so.
Yeah.
They know what to expect.
All right.
Zulay.
And mine was George Kittle. He only had how many catches? He only had 5 catches for 74 or 47 yards. But I mean, he was out with injury for how many weeks? Was it like 3 weeks?
3 or 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I can expect him to rise up a little bit, but still struggled.
They're using him as a blocker a lot because Trent Williams is
Yeah,
injured,
they're
so.
using him a lot in the
If
run
they-
game.
If they
so-
use him like the Chiefs use Kelsey, he
I
should
know.
get so much more
It's
points.
the same thing with
that's
Pitts.
insane.
Pitts has been used as a blocker.
It's just the 49ers offense doesn't utilize him as much as like
Honestly, they can use Pitts as like a fucking wide receiver.
Pitts is like the athletic freak, so a defense sees him like, okay, we need to guard the
Cover
pass,
that
and then
man.
they just
Yeah.
run down the throat.
Also, Nick Chubb taking the rushing.
taking the one
Crown.
spot.
Dude's fucking incredible.
Isn't Josh Allen now number 1 for yards? I'm assuming.
Definitely.
There's no way anyone else is close.
Yeah.
Unless
think
Mahomes
Tua,
gets
I
like
think Tua would be
550.
right
Unless
on his
Mahomes
ass
throws over
if he
500
played the
yards.
last 2 weeks.
It'd be close. I honestly don't think Tua is that skilled. It's just
No.
it's
That
just
one
fucking
game.
Tyreek and Waddle.
Tyreek and Waddle, the best wide receiver core.
Throw it deep, they'll probably get it, even though that guy's got no arm. But
Yeah. He underthrew Tyreek twice against the Ravens.
or
I mean,
catches
they won.
everything.
They won.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it works, but until when? Until you face the Bills, probably. Actually, no, because that kind
They
of
beat
worked
the
against
Bills.
the Bills.
they beat them
Somehow. All right, for next week's predictions, we're just gonna go down the line.
Over Commanders, Bears. Are we moving left or right? Or are we going down?
No,
Just go down.
Okay. Got the Commanders. I'm the only one.
Commanders. Bears.
Gonna
It's
be a
a
shit show.
Very close game, shit show on
Yeah.
Thursday night for some reason. But like, put the fucking Bills Chiefs on
Prime
Thursday.
time.
Put Bills
It's
Chiefs
so
on
fucking
Thursday.
stupid.
Actually, I don't know, because I hate the Amazon Prime shit, so maybe just save the shitty games for Amazon Prime, because
Oh yeah, Amazon Prime is
Yeah,
terrible.
that's true.
Horrible.
The like, most unenthusiastic announcers ever. They're like touchdown.
I like that. I like
Carson
the.
Wentz.
it's like the Madden announcers.
Yeah.
I do like the post game like table that they have.
I haven't even watched that.
Tony Gonzalez, Richard Sherman, and Fitzmagic.
That's a good.
Tony.
That's a
Remember
squad.
what I
That
said?
is a squad.
Tony
Yeah.
Gonzalez says O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
They look the
Okay.
same, man.
Honestly, I'm debating switching my pick to the Commanders because the Bears are just not
Fucking
good.
terrible.
But what are they, 3-2 or something?
They hung with the Vikings though.
Yeah,
The Bears
I'm gonna
are-
stick with them, but I wouldn't even be surprised if the
That's-
Commanders won. They both look like shit.
Yeah, both of them
Yeah, I got
hung
the
with.
Bears.
I mean, if
Their
if
teams.
that receiver played like this, was it Damari Thompson, whatever his name was? I don't remember his name. The kid that had 2 touchdowns yesterday.
Dammy Brown.
De'Ami Brown.
Oh,
I thought it was
yeah.
Thompson. I don't know why.
Yeah.
If he plays like he did yesterday, then I think the Commanders are going to obliterate them.
All right, next up we got Minnesota at Miami. All of us got the Vikings.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I want to pick the
Easy
Dolphins,
one.
but 2 is not the.
We
I
don't
do
know
too.
if Teddy's gonna play yet or not. But
I don't. I probably won't change my pick.
Yeah, I won't
Even
change
if
it
even
either.
if Teddy plays, I wouldn't change it.
I mean, this game's going to come down to Xavier and Howard. That's literally it.
Last week, the Vikings offense actually looked very good.
Mm-hmm.
Who did they play?
Dalvin Cook.
They
Kind of exploded.
Oh,
So-
no shit, they look good.
Yeah, but still.
Kirk Cousins.
well,
I saw something.
the Dolphins looked bad against the Jets.
They got 40 bomb by
I
the
mean,
Jets.
look at their QB. Simon Thompson, yo.
Skylar Thompson, yo.
Thompson.
Browns versus Patriots. I want to go with the Patriots, but I don't think you can stop Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb's
We're
It's
not
not
gonna
gonna happen.
Nick Chubb's on a roll right now.
I
There's
mean,
no
if
way
they
that-
stop Jamal, they can stop.
Jamal is completely different from Nick Chubb.
And the Browns are at home, so
Plus, they have
it's
the
a
elite
big
kicking
Amari
squad.
Cooper day.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Amari
they got-
Cooper Day.
Amari
Amari
Oh
Cooper
yeah,
day.
Cooper Day. Let's go.
Day.
Plus, they have the elite kicking team of York and Hunt.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Fuck Kareem Hunt, hate that guy.
Go.
Falcons 49ers, pretty obvious one. That's the 49ers.
The Niners. That defense is just playing. Really
Falcons
well.
might get fucking shut out. I would
They
not be
honestly,
surprised.
Yes.
honestly, they might get shut out.
I don't think they.
Well,
They're
no.
pushing it.
No Nick Bosa, maybe.
Yeah.
Sexy Jerry said it was only a light injury, but well, it comes from Jared's mouth.
Well, if they have Kyle Pitts block the whole game again, I wouldn't be surprised if they get shut out.
I think that has to be a new strategy in fantasy. If you don't pick Kelsey early, you're not getting a good tight end.
Yeah, basically it.
Darren Waller.
Yeah.
He's gonna get 6 points tonight. Call him in.
Better than
No, he's gonna get like 14, I think.
better than 5.
I think I honestly have him catching a touchdown on it.
All right, next Bucks Steelers battle of the defense.
I feel so bad for Kenny Pickett. The dude's first 2 complete games.
Again,
Bills
again,
defense,
the Bills and the
Bucks defense.
defense.
It's not good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of brutal.
And we all pick the Bucks.
Yeah, that's gonna be
everyone's got the
another.
Bucks.
Yeah.
I think it's not gonna be as brutal as the Bills game was, but I
I
still
think
don't.
it will be.
Nah.
It might be.
Bucks are not
par
dropping
with
38
it.
points.
It's gonna be like 17 to like
Because
7
the Bucks
maybe.
don't have as good of an offense as the Bills. and it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
close.
I don't
I
see
don't
them
know,
putting
man.
31.
I think the Bills' defense is playing way better, but Mike Evans and
Bills have
Godwin.
the best defense and the best
Yeah, they have
offense.
the,
Yeah.
both
Yeah,
the
I
best-
know.
they're just the best team
So,
in the league.
so they can shut you out and drop 40 on your head at the exact same time.
But
Yeah,
if you look
they're
on paper,
dangerous.
the Buccaneers have a better
the
offense.
Bills are the Super Bowl favorites.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because Brady's just.
Who's the number 2
He's not
receiver
Josh
on
Allen.
the Bills, it's Davis, right?
Gabe Davis and McKenzie probably.
There's Diggs.
Yeah, but it's Julio Jones, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin.
Julio Jones is a fossil.
They still got like Russell Gage.
And Russell Gage, yeah.
And Russell
He's
Gage.
like
Scotty
75.
Miller.
Scotty Miller too.
They have a lot of mid
Cole
weapons.
Beasley played one game
Yeah.
and he was like, I can't deal with this shit.
And then
Tired.
who's
Retired.
there?
Literally
Yeah, there's
caught,
no way.
caught one
Leonard
ball and
Fournette
retired.
is on different level compared to
Devin Singletary.
Devin
Okay,
Singletary.
yeah, they need to use Fournette a lot, but
Bengals Saints.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah, this should be a bounce back game for the Bengals.
Unless
After
Taysom Hill has 6 rushing touchdowns.
Let's
Again,
hope
yeah.
Jamar doesn't get locked up for like the 8th straight
We
week.
could be
Well,
sleeping on
yeah.
the Saints for the second
the
straight.
second straight week. But
I don't see it happening.
No.
And
Starting off with Jets Packers.
Ravens, Giants.
Ravens,
Oh, shit.
Giants.
Ravens.
You know, I'm so far behind the predictions. I have to choose the Giants
The
Giants.
Giants.
just because I have to. Let's hope like Saquon goes ballistic or something, but
No, you probably will. It's just
Ravens.
they'll probably still lose. I
Yeah,
don't really
they'll
care.
probably-
I just need to somehow come back.
Jets. Packers.
Jets, Packers.
Honestly,
I kind of want to
I'm
switch
debating
my,
saying the
yeah,
Jets.
I want
Jets.
to. I want to say the Jets.
You know, fuck it. I'm saying the Jets.
Do we all just switch to the Jets?
I'm staying with the Packers.
Fuck, I'm saying Packers.
Packers at home.
I'll say Packers.
I'm going with the Jets. I don't even care.
Packers were
Yeah.
technically
I
at home and
I
won.
need-
We need some points.
I am
Technically,
desperate.
We
They
can't all be picking the same team. They gotta move up.
That's
You're
why.
gonna be
That's
getting
why
an
point
I'm
spread.
gonna be like a 1 for
That's why
16.
point spread.
You're gonna be getting an Alvin Kamara jersey pretty
Ooh,
soon.
Great.
Or Najee Harris.
I'm burning that fucking shit.
Jaguars, Colts, in Indianapolis.
Colts.
The thing is, though, the Colts always struggle with the Jags.
Yeah, but that's only if the Jaguars.
I'm
are
changing
home.
mine to the
They haven't
Jags.
won in.
I got the Jags.
I'm changing mine to the Jags.
All right. Hopefully
going
the
Colts.
Jags can get a big
Yeah,
enough
Luke.
lead that Trevor Lawrence doesn't need to have a game-winning drive at the end, so they just
Oh,
have a
yeah.
lead.
Yeah.
So then they just win instead of Trevor Lawrence
Sucking.
selling the game.
Damn, 6 weeks in, these teams have already faced each other twice.
I know.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Seahawks, Cardinals.
This is a
I want-
fucking tough one, man.
This is not.
This
a
could
tough one.
honestly
The
be a
Cardinals
tough
are
one.
going to obliterate them, but I have to pick the Seahawks.
I think
This is why I'm gonna
let pick the Seahawks.
I think the Seahawks.
This is
win
why
this
I'm
game.
gonna lose this. I hope you know that because of me picking the Seahawks to beat the fucking Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, they're gonna win.
Seahawks. Gino's balling. So
I think the
I
the
have faith in
the
the
Chiefs Seahawks game when they play later on is gonna be a shootout.
Thing is, the Cardinals no points in the first quarter this season. Just
Yeah.
that
Well,
scares me.
Is it still double XP next week?
Yes,
Yeah, pretty
it
sure.
is.
Okay,
They're losing.
I may change my pick.
All right,
then.
that makes it even closer.
Because Modern Warfare 2 comes out in 2 weeks now,
I'm still leaning towards the Cardinals though.
and Vanguard is just double XP more.
Shell comes out Friday.
That Seahawks
Oh,
offense has just been on fire. So I have them over the Cardinals.
Fucking defense.
That's a tough
Rams,
one.
Panthers, 2 teams that suck.
Yeah.
Rams.
Okay.
One team
This-
sucks
Rams.
more though.
This-
I'll
is-
say one team has a way better roster than the other.
This should be a bounce
Panthers
back
don't
game
even
for
have a
the
head
Rams
coach
to
as
get
of
them
right now,
back in the
so-
winning column.
Oh, yeah, they
I don't know what to say.
Well, Baker Mayfield's their head coach. How about that?
Oh, they're fucked.
Hey, he might be a really good head coach.
I think
No.
He might be.
If he's as good as a head coach as he is a QB, then they're probably not scoring for the rest of the season.
the battle of the MVPs:
This is a tough one too.
Josh Allen, Patrick
It
Mahomes.
can't be a tough one. We all picked the Bills.
It's so close though.
Because-
Wait, are
The
they in
Bills are
Kansas
just
City?
better.
Fucking Mahomes.
They're in Kansas City.
They're in Kansas City though. That's another thing.
I'm like starting to.
This
think
will
the
be a
Chiefs.
shootout. This will be 30 points for each
This
team.
is the game of the week.
Minimum 30
If the
points.
next game
Yes.
is not the game.
30
of the week.
points minimum
Well,
for each team.
I think the game of the week is going to be the one after.
That's why. That's why it's the Sunday night.
Pretty sure
game.
that's the game. Oh, just kidding.
Oh,
Broncos,
God.
Chargers, hell no.
Okay, so yeah, we're all taking the Bills,
Yeah.
even though it's gonna be close.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a toss-up.
Mm.
Bills. Next up, game of the week: Eagles Cowboys. This is where we show that the Eagles are fucking frauds and they suck and they're not as good as their record shows.
I agree. They're frauds.
I
but I'm
agree.
still going the
I
Eagles.
hope you guys get blown
They
out.
beat potatoes. Literally, they beat people because they can't make field goals.
Probably should have lost last
The
week,
best
so.
team they
They actually
faced was
should've
the
lost.
Vikings.
And Andrew's stipulation is
If I picked the Cowboys if Cooper plays, but I'm picking the Eagles if Dak plays.
So yeah, his thing will just change if Dak is playing.
Yeah.
I got the Cowboys, obviously. And we're gonna just
Cowboys
destroy them.
Cowboys
it's not even
are-
gonna be close. Not even gonna be
Again,
And it's
I'm
in
behind.
Dallas too, so
close. In Dallas.
that's gonna be it's gonna be a good one.
I gotta go Eagles. I'm already behind enough.
Sucks for you.
Yep. Yeah, really.
Now,
does.
the real game of the week, obviously. Broncos Chargers.
The battle of the chokers. That's why I picked the bigger chokers. The Broncos.
You know,
Broncos.
honestly, I think this game might stink.
Yeah.
Broncos.
This game
Obviously.
might be awful.
Every single Broncos game that's being put on prime time has been dog shit. Other than the first game against the Seahawks.
I almost fell asleep reading
was
the
probably
Broncos' name.
The best game ever.
That was so fun to watch just because of your reactions.
Yeah.
Because nobody thought
Fuck Michael Jackson!
because nobody thought the Seahawks were gonna win. But
I was the only one.
Pick the Broncos.
I know. I'm
Chargers.
telling you, it's this week. He's
Herbie.
gonna together.
Because I think Keenan Allen's coming back this week, so
What did I say
Yeah,
this
should be
week?
wrapped.
He's
I
gonna come
predicted.
back
What did
every
I
week.
predict? 267 yards from Russell Wilson this prior week.
Yeah, that was wrong. that couldn't have been more wrong.
How many do you
Yeah.
have?
Couldn't have been that much. You also said he was gonna get 3 touchdowns.
I did say that. Yeah.
Three
Oh my
touchdowns.
God.
Last week's Broncos game.
No, that was Thursday.
Yeah. Russell Wilson at 274. Holy shit! I was off by 2. The 3 touchdowns.
That's all of
He
our
did have 2 interceptions. I should have said that.
bum ass motherfucker.
Ross Wilson
My
sucks. He's terrible.
All right, that is all the NFL news.
The most important news is under the NBA.
We'll get to that last, because obviously, obviously we need to keep the best segment for last. We'll start with NHL. Early takeaways from the first game. There's only been 2 games, and they were both played in Prague, and they were both the same teams playing each other. So the only takeaway I have is the Sharks jerseys look nice now.
They still suck. The jerseys are nice.
Look at the Sharks' new jersey.
I
Aren't
like.
those- aren't those
Yeah, I
the
like
old
those.
ones?
Yeah,
No.
those look kind of
I
sick.
look, I've seen those.
I like how it's all teal.
Why the?
All right, that's the only NHL news we got. MLB World Series picks.
Mariners, Dodgers.
I got Yankees Dodgers.
I don't know.
That's gonna be a huge game.
I don't think the Yankees make it. Honestly, I know it's
They are playoff chokers.
yeah. Dodgers, I could probably see them coming back.
Dodgers.
I might say the Dodgers too.
Dodgers.
I hate to be lame.
To be like,
It's like the undeniable pick. The
Probably-
Dodgers probably going to win.
I know.
I don't know any of the teams.
They had the lowest % chance to win at the beginning.
oh yeah. Also, I just want to bring this up. Dodgers have played the Padres 19 times this year. Guess how many games the Dodgers won against the Padres out of 19?
Was it like
15.
14?
14 games out of 19. And also, they never lost a series against them. The entire season, they had like 8. So,
Yay!
Dodgers.
So
Conference finals.
I know nothing about baseball, so I'm just gonna take the smart pick and go Yankees Dodgers.
And then we
For
get
the World
Poop's
Series.
reaction.
Yeah,
We need to get Poop's
I'll
reaction.
get it
Yeah, Poops
tomorrow.
reaction.
Cut to Poop Cam. Alright. And last but not least, NBA. We'll leave this for last.
Of course.
Okay.
LaMelo got snapped.
LaMelo got his ankles.
He got sent flying.
Oh,
He
that
looked
was brutal.
stupid.
That was-
Derek White could not finish the clip though.
He got
That's
fouled.
all-
I don't
that's
care.
No, he got
It
fouled,
counts.
but still.
That dude was balling in the playoffs.
We
Like
counted.
Derek White.
He got broke.
So fucking bad.
He was balling in the playoffs. I remember watching one of the games. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
He was the
He's
MVP
balling.
in the Heat series. Like, hands down.
Do we go with the next one? Who is the father of Lana Rhodes' kid? It's definitely Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
I mean, just look at him.
For sure.
I'm seeing edits on TikTok of Blake Griffin now.
The kid's
because of
literally
this.
a ginger. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely not KD. That dude is. He's the
I mean, it's
melanin
kinda
has
the-
not come out in that kid. I guess.
I mean,
'cause he's not
Blake
that
Griffin
black.
is on the Celtics. So.
Well, the past net because she said it was. I think she said it was a Brooklyn net, right?
Yeah.
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 At the time, a Brooklyn net. It's definitely Blake Griffin.
Yeah, for sure.
His hair's literally red.
Yeah, the kid is literally a ginger. So, I mean,
Bobo.
Starting.
man.
He's starting
The
as
legend.
small
at
forward.
small forward.
They said it. He's starting and as small forward, so he's not going to get bullied trying to be a center because he's not a center. He's a small forward.
He's a point guard, if anything.
Yeah.
He can
You
do
see his
anything
handles?
he wants.
He's
Literally,
Mobile
he
could
can-
literally play any position he wants.
The 55% from 3 in college speaks for itself.
Yeah, in
Well,
preseason he played like 20 minutes and then 15 minutes and he didn't get any points. And then the last game he played like 12 minutes and then that's when he did his best. He got like 7 points. Did pretty good. So that's all we got. Unless you guys got anything extra here at the
I'm
end.
gonna do a tier list, man.
Tier list. What tier list? Jerseys?
I don't know.
We'll do one eventually.
Yeah.
Next week we'll
Next
do
week.
jerseys.
Next week, jersey tier list. It's happening, I guess.
I agree.
Also, talking about jerseys, what did I say about the Patriots wearing alternate jerseys?
They're fucking so beautiful. I don't
They're-
care
what
what
did I
you
say?
They're gorgeous.
I
so
said
those are
that
terrible.
changes the game.
They're gorgeous.
When the Patriots wore the jerseys,
The New England Bills.
they won. When the Bengals wore their jerseys, they won. When the Texans,
the Cardinals lost.
the Cardinals lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Cardinals though. They look like
They
shit.
honestly
The
wouldn't
New
have been-
England Bills. Those jerseys suck.
Dude, how do they?
Those jerseys
so
are
sick.
those
Red.
jerseys
Those
are
so awesome.
awesome.
They're just red.
Okay, that's just blue.
But we gonna get the light green.
Yeah, but they got white and blue.
I don't care.
Oh god. It's the jerseys.
I'm not gonna
That's
fucking-
why I
Hey,
said
look
I know
up-
why.
You look up pets.
Dude, they look so
see him in
amazing.
action. Holy
They
fuck.
look so amazing. Those helmets are so
Those
good.
helmets are amazing.
That reminds me of the Bills.
We've heard.
I know. The New
Bring up the
England
Bills red jerseys. They just changed the stripes.
These don't look
Oh,
as good.
when are they gonna wear the red helmets?
That's literally the Bills, man.
Once the Bills wear the red
No.
helmets, you know.
That's not even close.
It's the shoulders.
It's just
And obviously the helmets look way better on the Patriots.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's gonna bring episode 2 to a close. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, if you did watch.
If you made this far.
If you made it this far.
If you sat
Shout out to you. So, we'll see you next
Hopefully
week.
next week.
Yeah, next week might be hard to find a date.
Yeah.
We'll
Next
figure it
week.
out.
We'll see you then.
At some
Thanks
point.
for watching.